Okay, so doing another war draft. First pack, first pick. Bleeding Edge is one option. The other option is probably Bloom Hulk. I'm feeling black over green at the moment. I think Bleeding Edge is slightly more powerful. Lorune and Force is also a consideration. I don't think Bloom Hulk or Lorune are quite as good as Bleeding Edge, though. Alright, what's in this booster? So, Apparitions, okay. It's fine. Don't really rate it in white-black. Narsets, acceptable. Jaya's Greetings, pretty good. Black-red, just like black-red sacrificey stuff. Could just take Grateful Apparition, though. Only roll proliferate synergies like on the mass tokens, though. I think Greeting is better than Apparition. I think Greeting is the best card. There's no black card in the pack. And then, what do we have? So the green cards are fine. Band Together is the best one. We do have Mayhem Devil if we stay black-red. That's a spicy payoff. I mean, what are we taking if we don't take Mayhem Devil? Toll of the Invasion? I think Mayhem Devil is enough better. But we'll just say Mayhem Devil. This morning like middle of the day when we were drafting, just had a draft where the bots just did not want to take black, but we didn't realize until the end of pack 3. And we just got Toll of the Invasion 14th. So maybe it wheels. Maybe it doesn't. We'll take Mayhem Devil though. The blue and green cards don't make me regret my decision. There's not really any white that we're looking at. So it's from these 3 red cards, either Crunch, Manticore, or Sprint. We're going to have a lot of tokens that we can just send with Crunch. And it costs less. So, Bleeding Edge and Mayhem Devil I don't really want to move away from. So I don't think 10th District Legionnaire is a consideration. Don't really want to take Invading Manticore when I can just take a Spark Reaper instead. Look at that fantastic curve. Oh, we have a 2. That's disappointing. I thought we just had like all 3 drops. So there is a second 10th District Legionnaire in this pack. But again, I don't think we're supposed to be taking them. No reason to take into play in a beacon. I think the only playable card is Blind Blast. I don't think we're going to start it. We'll see. We shall see. So, well, you'd think that if there is a deck where Devouring Hellion is good, it's going to be this one. We could just take another Crunch, but I like Hellion being a 4/4. So don't want to take Sam at Sprint. Don't want to take any of the green or white cards. We'll take Aid the Fallen and hope we get some Planeswalkers. Grim Initiate does what we want to be doing. So, if we end up quite aggressive with a lot of small creatures, we could want to Nahiri Stoneblades. Bond of Passion is a bit expensive for what it does. Duskmantle Operative is like one of my least favorite black and red 2-drops. So I think it's Stoneblades or a second. Meh. What have we got? First Strike, just some random creatures. Maybe we just do take the 2-drop for now. Everything else seems replaceable. Shriek Diver or Shadow Fugue, probably not playing either. Probably closer to playing a Shriek Diver. We'll take a Sprint. Advance. And a Wallaroons. Ooh, Sorin. Ooh, Rampage. Ooh, Burning Prophet. Okay, so Sorin is like an acceptable splash. Although I don't think this deck wants to be splashing. Angras Rampage is playable, but not absurd. Maybe we'll just take Burning Prophet. I like this card. Yeah, give me that Tibalt. This pack has a lot of sweet cards for us, though, between Tibalt, Lazotep Reaver, Honor the God Pharaoh. Could want any of these. We'll take Tibalt, though. Davriel's in this pack. Rampage is in this pack. The question is Dread Malkin better than Jaya's Greeting? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I find it hard to believe that we want to take Dread Malkin over a second Greeting. This pack's interesting. So, definitely Black-Red is the place to be. Black-Red's definitely the place to be. So I can either take Dreadhorde Twins. I think it's Dreadhorde Twins or Greeting. We have 2 Greeting. We don't have a 4. Just gives the zombie trample. So it's not like the nuttiest thing I've ever seen. I think we'll just take a 3rd Jaya's Greeting. And then Tibalt. Ooh. Tibalt's Rager or Spark Harvest. How many creatures do we have so far? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So not short creatures. So we can get away with taking the Spark Harvest. We'll take another Crunch. Well, I guess we don't really want anything out of this pack. We'll take Unlikely Aid. We've already got an Aid the Fallen. I guess we have a Tibalt, so we might consider playing Aid the Fallen. I don't mind having Goblin Assault Team in this deck. Don't want a main price. Might play Assailant. Honor the God Pharaoh. Dread Malkin came back. We'll take our Stoneblades here. Honor the God Pharaoh. Take another Stoneblades. Obnix's Cruelty. Or Arncrop Invader. Ooh, that's a toughie. That's a toughie. Because I do like Arncrop Invader. But I think I prefer having Cruelty. Then in this pack, Spark Harvest or Heartfire. So you already have 1 Spark Harvest. Already have 1 Spark Harvest. But I like not having... So, we have 3 Greetings. I like that Heartfire can go face. I'd really like to get a couple of like Lazotep Reavers or something. We'll just take Spark Harvest. Another Cruelty? Jeez, what are you doing to me? I think we've probably got enough removal. Do I have to take this Burning Prophet over this Cruelty? It's only pack 3, pick 3. We might get Operative back. It's just so premium. There's Heartfire. Heartfire or Toll of the Invasion. Heartfire. Crunch again. There's an Invader finally. This pack I guess will take... So we could take Operative and be looking to play 16 lands. We have enough removal to play 16 lands. I don't think we want any of these cards, but we'll take a Cyclops. I'll take a second Invader. Manticore in the board. Unlikely Aid in the board. Transmutation. Wall of Runes. Crush Descent. Okay. So let's build this deck. 18 land. Step 1. Step 2, what do we cut? 14 creatures. But we do have 2 Honor the God Pharaoh. And Bleeding Edge. It's a shame we didn't get any Lazotep Reavers. That's a shame. I like Goblin Assault Team. I like Goblin Assault Team. Do we really want to be playing 3 Raging Crunch? You can probably get away with shaving a Crunch. Although Crunches get better in multiples, because they just get to attack together. So maybe I don't want to be shaving Crunch. Maybe Hellion is just too much work. What do we have that makes a mass? Not as many things as you'd think. Could we get away with 15 lands with 2 Honor the God Pharaohs? I mean, we only need 3 lands. Just like... cut a swamp. But then we're probably never casting Bleeding Edge or these Spark Harvests. Oh, hey Sam. Ranked format is War of the Spark right now. As of last Friday. Just like cut swamp. 15 land seems ambitious. Yeah, because we could just discard extra lands to the Honor the God Pharaohs. Hey, how's it going? You alright? Ooh. What am I doing? Getting off swamp. So, might just cut Helion. You are adlocked? Oh, it's War of the Spark. It has been since last Friday. What do you think the cuts are here? He's a toughie. Yeah, you definitely should. It's no longer Dominaria. Oh wait, where's my Tibalt gone? So we have Tibalt. So we can definitely cut some threes. Maybe we just shave a Crunch. Crunch shaving. Actually, I'll cut Helion. It's not like we have Lazotep Reaver to feed to it. Cut Helion. Reaper. Assault. And play Aid. Yeah, I could see that. Helion was definitely something I was going to cut. We don't really have the mana to use Reaper, so yeah, that's a good call. Yeah, I haven't. What do you mean? We have Mayhem Devil, the sackiest payoff. Yeah, you're right. I mean, yeah, we'll play this deck, see how it goes. It's an interesting looking one. Romani is our opponent. Well, this hand is perfect. Absolutely perfect. Okay, this hand's better. Land on top. Goodbye, Aid the Fallen. You keep. Of course you keep. You're a psychopath. If that hand had like one swamp, it'd be a snap keep. Oh no. Oh no. Well, let's see if opponent plays literally anything. Please play something for me to greeting. That's a good one. Whatever, we're greeting now. Neom. Mayhem Devil. Get out of here. 3 greetings, 4/3 drops I can cast, and swamps as live draws. Maybe. Maybe. I remain unconvinced. Definitely going to make Tibbers. Neom, in with the kitty. Well, never playing correctly the Maze of Frith story. This turn we're still going to make Invader. Neom. Block my 1/1. Opponent refuses to block my 1/1. Rude. Minus Invader? Yeah. That's what we did. We done did it. We done seed the line. Ooh, this is okay for us. Oh no, please don't attack my Tibalt. Can Invader sack Tibalt? No. Invader cannot sack Tibalt. But we're probably just going to cruelty this, right? Never blocking. Oh, can Dreadmalkin sack Tibalt? That's actually the same, right? It's actually the same. Are we crueltying the 5-4 or just playing a 2-2? We're just playing a 2-2, right? Are we eating something? No, we're not, because it spends a whole turn. We can just play a creature. Oh, we could sack one thing for damage? Nah, that seems poo. Although sacking a devil, yeah, it's 2 damage for 1 mana. Then we don't have a devil no-mo. Although if... yeah, if Sage gets too big, we can just Spark Harvest it. This is fine. This is acceptable. This is acceptable. Transmutation on the Invader. Sad. Guess we know what we can Spark Harvest. Erratic Visionary, sure. That opponent passes. So, what do we do here? I feel like we want to feed something to this Dreadmalkin. So I think we Spark... do we Spark Harvest? Just like Spark Harvest, attack with everything. Yeah. Spark Harvest, sack a creature, target this, sack Invader, then attack with everything. And then if Visionary blocks a devil, we'll just feed the devil to Dreadmalkin. Oh no. The art is totally lost. No, you put opponent to 4 and pass. And now opponent has to deal with Dreadmalkin. Evolution Sage doesn't deal with Dreadmalkin. Merfolk Skydiver's like, okay, a card. Sure. Sure. So we... So if we attack with Dreadmalkin, how big can Dreadmalkin get? Oh, so if we just attack with everything, what happens, actually? Oh, if we sack Devil to Skydiver... Sorry, if we end up sacking Devil, we can shoot Skydiver. So do we just attack with everything? And then what's going to block Dreadmalkin? Like, if opponent puts everything on Dreadmalkin, they die. So I think we just attack with all. And see how opponent works it out. Yep. 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 So what do we do here? So these are going to trade and get to do 1 damage. Oh, we just Cruelty the Evolution Sage. And then finish off the Visionary. Sure. So, done. Cruelty Evolution Sage. That all happens. Then the Devil Ping kills Visionary. Then we still have 2 lethal attackers. Yeah, I knew attacking with everything was right. Just had to figure it out. Just had to figure it out. So, 1 win on the board for the... we'll just do 1 record for now. 1 win on the board for the evening so far. I'm going to order a pizza in a minute. Actually, maybe I'll... yeah, I'll order a pizza now. What's going on Discord? Anything? Oh no. Oh, is that an everyone? Juggernaut's our opponent. Juggernaut. What a phenomenal hand. So, what have we got? 8 mountains as draws. No, this is another mulligan. This is an awkward keep. Jaya's Greeting, we don't need more removal. Famous last words. Maybe we did want Jaya's Greeting because it cost 2. That was probably an aggressive bottom. TBQH. Yeah, Vampire Opportunist is fine. We're just gonna deploy... No, we're gonna honor the God Pharaoh, actually. Yep. Cool. Here's our 1-1. Gleaming Overseer is a good one. Gleaming Overseer is a good one. Okay, so... I feel like Invader is the play we want to be making on this board. And we'll go from there. We're not Spark Harvesting anything. Sorin's Thirst the Invader. Well, that's unfortunate. Overseer and the 1-1 come in. Don't really want to just trade my 1-1 for a 1-1 when we have a Spark Harvest in hand. We'll take. Okay, we drew Crunch. Crunch was a pretty reasonable draw, to be honest. Could just make Mayhem Devil. So Mayhem Devil or Crunch. What's the reason to make Mayhem Devil? Because we're not Spark Harvesting this turn. And we might want to have black mana available next turn. So we'll just cast Mayhem Devil and Are we happy if opponent trades the 1-1 for the Opportunist? No. We want to value our 1-1. This is like 4 mana. This is Black Lotus. That's what this card is right now. A 1-1 zombie Black Lotus. Opponent's reading Mayhem Devil. Is that good for Mayhem Devil or bad for Mayhem Devil? Saheeli. Okay. Yep. Opponent's coming in with the... Oh, it's Menace, sure. Well, we're not blocking it. Not blocking. Take 1. Yes, we draw another mountain. So, what's in the bin? Some cards. Do we need to play this land? If we draw Honor the God Pharaoh, we might want land to discard. How does an attack look here, though? I guess we could Cruelty the Overseer. Do I want to Cruelty the Overseer? I could harden... I mean, Saheeli's not doing anything. Is the thing. Saheeli's not doing anything. And I guess we don't care too much about 1-1s. We'll just make a Crunch. Big ol' crunchy crunch. Opponent lets us have Crunch. The only thing is, what are they pausing on for 2 black mana? Do they have another Sorin's Thirst? If so... It doesn't matter, we'll pass. Oh, Liliana's Triumph. Well, glad we didn't Spark Harvest. Trigger. We'll kill the Opportunist with the trigger. Oh, 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 that was good. Oh, oh. We should have attacked Yeah, well, this is getting cruelty. This is a prime cruelty target. Then we get to send our lads into Saheeli. Do we send them at Saheeli? We could probably ignore Saheeli. But opponent... Oh, what's happening? Yeah, no blocks. Ow. Well, if opponent's going to insist on doing things with Saheeli... I don't really have a play next turn. Okay, so we definitely cruelty this Herald. That is happening. So if we send Crunch at Saheeli, can't attack alone. We have to send Mayhem Devil somewhere. If we send it at Saheeli, this one... I guess we'll make opponent make the blocks we want. Sure. So what's happening, opponent? Saheeli's going down. Opponent values their 1-1 over Saheeli. Interesting. Well, we only have Tibalt in the deck, so I think we just get back Invader. Land. Liliana is a pretty good one. If Liliana minuses, though, we get to kill Liliana. So small mercies. And if Liliana pluses, we get to Spark Harvest it. So, considering our opponent just cast a Liliana, we could be in a worse spot. Which is kind of absurd to say. If opponent's last card is Aid the Fallen, it's like, well, what do you want us to... Oh, that was a draw. What a draw. What a draw. Wonderful. Alright, Grim Initiate. Spark Harvest. Sacrifice a creature. Target Liliana. Sacrifice Grim Initiate. Trigger. What does this do? Whenever a creature you control dies, draw a card. So, what are we doing? What are we doing? Maybe we just go face with this trigger so they don't draw a card. Actually, we'll put... Oh, we can't target that zombie. Okay, we'll go face. Alright, Liliana's gone. Dece. We'll make Invader. We'll send with some creatures. Yep. 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 So... Sure, we'll put Gleaming Overseer first. If only we'd thought about this and put the 1 damage on the Overseer before the attack, that attack would have been better. Ashiok Skulker's a scary one. Well, I guess we hold the land in case we draw... in case we draw Honor the God Pharaoh. Yep. Resolves. Opponent coming in. Okay. My turn. Alright, so we play Invader. I think we send with both. If opponent wants to trade their whole board for Crunch, that's fine. Because that's the block that gets set up either way. Sure. Then we pass. And we have two creatures that attack as 4-power first strikers. Does opponent come in with Skulker? No, okay. Well, that's not great for us. We only have one Honor the God Pharaohs left. Not enough of the Psychopath to send. Wow. So, opponent has 8 lands, we have 8 lands. I'm assuming they play one more land in their deck. Davriel, grotesque. Sure. This is where we draw on the God Pharaoh. Yep, I get racked. Operative. Sure, we'll play Operative. Don't no escape my Operative. Sure. Sure. Opponent bottomed. Can opponent draw a land, please? Well, opponent's thinking. It's like a land if a land was the nuts.
All I've left you is pain.
Okay. So hard cast Spark Harvest on Ashiok Skulker. That's a good start. Send one Adavriel? Send both Adavriel. Because if Davriel survives, we're taking 2 anyway. So we need to clear Davriel off the board. And then we're in okay shape. Davriel just dies, opponent. Yeah, sure.
It's not abandonment, it's survival.
Then we pass. So I'd like opponent to draw lands. They haven't drawn lands. Is this Aid the Fallen? For real? I think we scoop to Aid the Fallen. Yeah, no. No thanks, opponent. No, thank you. I do not wish to play. I do not wish to play anymore. Not against that. No, sir. Let's go again. This deck is interesting. I feel like that game might have gone... I don't know how much different if we'd put 1 point of damage on the Overseer. So it would have been a trade either way. Dimitri Terrakin as our opponent. Dimitri Terrakin. Get a keepable 7. I don't know how good it is, but it's certainly a 7. Opponent's turn to mulligan. Here's a Mew Mew. Meow meow. Ooh, Grim Initiate. That's a good draw. Send with Mr. Kitty. Make an Initiate. Pass the turn. Go ahead. Go ahead. 10th District Legionnaire. Does this come in? Okay. No blocks. Ow. So we've drawn land. So, do we honor the God Pharaoh discarding land, or do we just feed something to Dread Malkin? It only does 1 more damage if we feed something to Dread Malkin. So we'll do this instead. Ooh, Tybalt was a good draw. Definitely getting in with both. Go ahead, opponent. Not in the business of chumping. Jeez. So, Feather can get out of here. Not into Feather. Opponent has an Initiate. But that's okay. Opponent's still attacking. I don't think we put operative on it. Okay then. So what do we do here? What doth we do? What doth we do here? Feel like we're gonna play Tibalt, probably. Actually, we just attack with everyone. And see what opponent wants to do. We're probably going to end up feeding something to Dread Malkin. Well, his opponent's going to kill Dread Malkin. Well, okay. We'll make Tibbers tick down. If opponent attacks into Tibalt, we will put the token on the Legionnaire this time. Even though it'll put Tibalt to 2. We don't care as long as Tibalt can produce another token for us. One more token, that's all I ask. Where are these going? Face. They're going face. I think it... I like blocking here. Let's make opponent use a trick. Stoneblades? I thought they had Stoneblades. This is fine. Well, I mean, it's not fine, because the first strike damage is going to happen still, but we've saved ourselves 3 life, and we get to kill the top half of this initiate, which has 0 profitable blocks. Or do we just go face with it? No, I don't think we do. Is opponent going to spend another card to keep their 1/1 alive? Why are they targeting Tibalt? Don't have Chandra's Triumph. Oh no! Bolt Bend. Wow! Why is Bolt Bend always absurd for my opponents and always hot garbage for me? Can someone please explain? Can somebody please explain to me how that one works?
My assistants are painfully sloppy.
It's okay though. It's okay though. We're certainly still in this game. Certainly still in this game. Shiny. Suppose thinking. Is this card playable? I just don't know. I just don't know. I'm glad we killed off the feather. Opponent's thinking. So this is interesting. Opponent's looking at my operative. Is operative just going to die? It's pass. They just pass. Well, in that case, I think we just... sugar. Sugar. Do 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 do. Honey, honey. Do we just attack with all 3? Yeah, I think we do. I think we do. This is bad for us. Is it? I guess we can cruelty this initiate if opponent goes for something. Line blast. Huh. Okay. Go ahead. Kind of awkward we had to spend cruelty. Worked out alright though. Do we think 5th mana unlocks anything for our opponent? Particularly threatening? Well, Wanderer's Strike. So the answer, I guess, is no. No target for Bleeding Edge, still. And we are just drawing lands. But I guess, as long as opponent just keeps bricking too, we're okay. Maybe this is a 15 land deck with 2 Honor the God Pharaohs. But the thing is, we need to hit 3 lands to get there. Send. Land go. I guess if we both just stare at each other till one of us dies, this is fine. His opponent's hand just like all combat tricks and lands. Lorune Enforcer's a good one for me. Ooh, Jaya's Greeting. We'll Bleeding Edge it though. Shing. Battlefield Promotion. How about no? I'll top that as well. No life for you, buddy. I guess Tibalt was in place, so they weren't gaining life anyway. Boom. Okay. That was a close one. That was a close one. Do we go down to 15 lands? What would we play over a 15th land? Over a... Nothing particularly absurd. I think we'll just play another game. We'll just play another game, see how that goes. Ready. Tohol Bedict. Or Tehol Bedict, or Tehol Bedict, sorry. Okay, so this is a hand. 2, 3, Edge, Invader. Snap it off. Opponent keeps 7-2, but what can you do? Remind me not to play black and black. Dread Malkin. Ooh, the mirror. Go ahead. If we get the opportunity, we're going to be Bleeding Edging that on 3. Gateway Plaza, jeez. So we are going to have the opportunity to Bleeding Edge on 3. Which is very nice. What's opponent's 3-drop? Yes, Mr. Kitty. Mr. Kitty. Although having said that, that might be a lie, seeing as we have Mayhem Devil. And once we have these 2 online, so wombo combo. Yeah, we're just going to Bleeding Edge the finisher. Do we want another Crunch? I mean, I don't mind having another Crunch. So if we have a Crunch, we don't have land. Oh no. This Crunch is big enough to get through Turret Ogre. We're going to hold this land, I think. Are we? So what did I say we wanted to do? What did I say we wanted to do? I think we just play Invader out here. And then next turn we can just play Mayhem Devil. And we're going to draw land at some point. And we'll pass. Chandra. Okay. Chandra's a good one. Tyrant Scorn. Splash, eh? Okay, so we draw Spark Harvest. That's kind of fantastic. Okay, so we'll honor the God Pharaoh. Oh no! We've got a 2/2 zombie army. Oh no! I guess we can just sack Burning Prophet. Yeah, I don't hate that. Okay, so... yeah, this is fine. So honor the God Pharaoh, discarding our Crunch. Jaya's Greeting can go on top. That's a good draw. Do we have a land drop to make this turn? Well, that changes things. Let's just Jaya's Greeting the Turret Ogre. Let's put Invader... we'll keep Invader. Invader's not land. Yep, leave that there. So we could just go all at face and ignore the fact there's a Chandra on the battlefield. What do we think about that plan, everybody? What do we think about that plan? I think that's a good plan. I think that's good plan. Disregard Chandra, acquire face damage. What's the opponent hit? Swamp, sure. Opponent hit a Thwamp. Yep. Tybalt. Actually, Tybalt's fine. So maybe we do kill Chandra now. But what we're gonna do is the following. What are we gonna do? What are we going to do? I feel like we do want a Mayhem Devil. This is Mayhem Devil. Say hello. Then we're going to... Are we going to do anything? I'd like to kill this devil. In which case we... What could we do? We could just send everything at opponent. Like, this is first strike while attacking. This is actually all completely fine. Like, what's the worst thing that happens here? Like a double block on zombie? Sure. Yes. Also yes. Yes. So... So then the question becomes, do we can either sack this goblin to the invader to push through 2 more damage and put opponent to 5. Yes, the zombie's dying anyway. Yeah, still fine.
What's that smell? Oh, it's you burning.
Cool. Cool, yep. The more, the messier. Rouse Outburst targeting Mayhem Devil. So, we don't need drawing a card. Yep, this is all fine. This is all completely fine. Okay, so we draw a land. So we get to play a Crunch. opponent has to chum block with Devil. So
We're done here.
we don't want our opponent drawing 7 cards. Even if they only have 6 mana to use them. Like if they're playing something like Widespread Brutality or just answers to what's going on, we don't want them to hit them. And currently we get to attack with 2 lethal attackers. Because unless the opponent can block both, either one of them can push 4 damage through. Like the Crunch has 4 power, and the Invader, we could just sack the Crunch. Yeah. Cool. Nice one. So we are 3-1 actually with this deck so far. Huh. That's pretty decent. Okay, so just while we're between games, I'm going to order myself a nice and disgusting pizza. So if I'm going to do that, I should probably just pause the draft video. Okay, so pizza's on the way, and we're getting back into the queue for some more War Draft. We're 3-1 with the deck so far. Dude is our opponent, DOOD. And we have kind of an awkward hand, but we keep. We have like 2-drop interaction. I guess we lead on Mountain. We have 2-drop removal. We have a 3. I'd like to draw. Well, Mayhem Devil wasn't it, but it's close. Sky Theater Strix. Are we greeting the Strix? Are we greeting the Strix? I do want the Scry, and we do have a Spark Harvest, so probably. I don't want a Mountain. So I'm happy with that. We're just going to lead on Mayhem Devil. I'd really like to draw Grim Initiate or something. Really like to draw Grim Initiate, something like that. We'll accept Honor the God Pharaoh. We'll discard Aid the Fallen here. I guess we could draw something that makes us want to do this pre-combat. We don't, but we could have. Send with the Devil, pass the turn. Send with the Devil, pass the turn. Haven Eternal. Haven Eternal. Okay, so do we care about Haven Eternal? What can opponent do that's bad for us? Anything? No. Not really. So we'll play Uncrop Invader pre-combat. So we can trade our our zombie for our opponent's whole creature here. Okay, sure. I will take this. So Uncrop Invader, yes. Sacrifice this. Trigger. Kill this. Boom. Get out of here. I don't know whether opponent saw that interaction and has a plan, or just fancy trading their whole card for a 1-1. Yeah, dismissal's fine. I'll pick up the Devil. Opponent gets a 1-1. 1-1's just the right size to Mayhem Devil. Can we draw Grim Initiate, please? Can you not do anything to my Invader, please? Wow, that's aggressive. Ooh, Duskmantle Operative. I guess we just play out our creatures. Not playing out our creatures. We've got a handful of removal. This deck really wanted a... I guess we could just Spark Harvest this. This deck really wanted some Lazotep Reavers. That's what this deck wanted. Opponent has fantastic sleeves, for the record. Just waifu Narset sleeves. Or card backs, I guess. Eternal Taskmaster. But it doesn't even do anything. Ooh, you see that? You see that? That's a good draw. That's a good draw. So if the opponent wants to spend their whole turn returning a Skythier to Strix, who am I to stop them? We'll play Initiate though. And we'll pass. My ear is itchy, so sorry if the mic makes a noise. Dambreaker. Dambreaker resolves. Okay, in that case we might be crueltying the Taskmaster, because our opponent is at, like, no life, so I feel like putting them to 1 is probably a good show. Oh, they're just dead? They just don't know it yet? Wait. Oh, we can kill them now, right? 5 and then 5. Yeah, game for 2. Heartfire, target face, sacrifice this. Get a trigger off Devil, go face. Kaboom. Nice. Nice. So 4 and 1 with black-red. 4 and 1 with black-red. Let's play again. I haven't had a chance to play this type of deck before. Pretty interesting lines. Pretty enjoyable. Lots of removal. Which is probably why we're getting to win games. I didn't really see any Lazotep Reavers before I keep lamenting our lack of them. There was like 1 in 1 pack. I don't know if we were meant to prioritize it much higher than we would otherwise. But apart from that, can't think of anything we could have been doing. Taking a while to find an opponent, but that's okay. Because that normally means we end up getting a gold pairing. KD35 is our opponent here. Again, not that rank really means anything. This is a hand we'll keep. We're on the play, yeah? So we're going to go Operative into Crunch, presumably. An opponent can do things that can inform our decisions, but that's the heuristic I'm operating under to start this game. We draw another land, kind of unfortunate, but I'll allow it. Maybe that means we play Invader on 3. Paradise Druid. Oh dear. Yeah, I think we play Invader on 3. We're going to start by offering the trade. Would you like to trade? What a surprise. You would not like to trade. Okay, so we're playing Invader. Invader. The Invader of the Arn Crop. So what's opponent's play going to be? What is your play going to be? I'm curious, opponent. Land. Land Mowu. Well, that's fine, I guess. That's fine, I guess. We'll just go in with Invader. We're not sacking anything, though. Yeah, and then we'll make a crunch. Delicious and crunchy. So we kind of need an Honor the God Pharaoh to convert one of these lands into something useful sometime soon. That's something I would quite appreciate. Yeah, opponent just has 5 mana. Pollen Bright Druid, jeez. Mowu is a good boy. Mowu is a good boy. Sure thing. We're gonna have to draw something like a Spark Harvest, or try to catch Mowu in combat. What's happening now? What's happening now? At least Duskmantle Operative can get under Mowu, I guess. So there's that small mercy. I mean, if opponent doesn't have a trick... Yeah, we're not double blocking Mowu. Too many things can go horrendously wrong if we double block the dog. Far too many things can go horrendously wrong with a double block on Mowu. I'd really like... yes. I'd really like to draw Honor the God Pharaoh. If I could draw any card from my deck, it would be that card. That attack was pretty quick, though. So an attack with Arncrop Invader is probably good into Mowu. Then we'll just play a Raging Crunch. If opponent blocks like Druid on Operative, Mowu on Invader. Ooh, it's happening. Ooh. 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 So... this means our attack does nothing, but it means we eat Mowu. Then we get to play a Crunch. And now the Crunches key off each other. So we have quite a powerful attacking force. Quite a potent attacking force. Opponent is at 16 though. And Thunder Drake. Thunder Drake's fine. If opponent has a second spell, it's going to be kind of awkward. Just because it trades more profitably with a Crunch. But actually, meh, still not terrible. Spark Harvest a Crunch. So Drake goes big, sure. Burning Prophet. Burning Prophet's good. Burning Prophet's good for us. Mostly because it means we get to attack with both creatures and be fine with it. We have to, like, pressure our opponent here. We can't just sit back and let them do things. What can you have for black? Nothing. Okay. Okay. Wow, that's good. Can we start drawing Spark Harvests, please? Or just like something? I'm not picky. I'm not picky. Well, actually, I am picky. I don't want Bleeding Edge. I'll take Bleeding Edge, actually. No, I won't. No, I won't. No, I won't. No, I won't take Bleeding Edge. Huh. So I guess we don't have an attack. But that's okay. That's okay. We'll be patient. Just keep drawing lands, opponent, you know? We'll take. So the opponent has some sort of instant, you'd assume. Just play a 2-2. Go on. Go on, go on, go on, go on. Play a 2-2. Just your average 2-2. Don't look in your graveyard. Don't have Aid the Fallen. Is it even that good, actually? It's passable. You're pretty good with Thunder Drake. You just... no, I wouldn't. We'd get you a Mowu back or something. Oh, just command the Dreadhorde for how much power in creatures? Ooh. They're paying 10 life to do it. Do we have another Heartfire in our deck? Please let me draw a Heartfire. Something. Grim Initiate. Is Grim Initiate good here? Ooh, Grim Initiate is pretty good here. So I think we need 6 mana for this. Is this Trample? No. We'll start by Bleeding Edge. What are we going to Bleeding Edge? Bleeding Edge Mowu. That was wrong. We should maybe just Bleeding Edge the 1/1. No, that's not true. We want the 2/3. We'll play Grim Initiate. Does opponent have Giant Growth? They said they had a trick, right? We can beat a Giant Growth, though. Oh, unlikely aid. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? Well then. Guess we got commanded. Guess we got commanded, huh? Do we have a second Heartfire? I really hope we just draw a second Heartfire. Do we actually have to block anything here? 2, 5. So 2, 7, 8, 9, 10. Guess we just block like this. I think I did the maths right. Yeah, we're at 1. We have 2 creatures. What's the opponent's last card? What is your last card, land? What's our last card? Well, our last card is also land, so you got it, opponent. Maybe if we didn't attack with Invader, that would have gone better for us. Maybe if we didn't attack with Invader, that would have gone better for us. Well, no use crying over spilt milk. We'll go for another game. What are we, 4 and 2 in this draft? So positive record, whatever happens. What we'd really like to do is rattle off a couple of wins. I guess it's 3 from this point to climb. So nah, that's alright. We'll I'll take 5-3 finish, and then we'll 3-0 the start of the next draft. That's how we're getting into Diamond. I can feel it. I can feel it. That is my prediction as to how we're gonna do. How we're gonna do this. What am I looking for? What is this? How bizarre. I'll take it though. Any interaction's fine with me. Averon is our opponent. Wish this hand didn't have 4 lands. I guess hardcasting Spark Harvest isn't the end of the world. Maybe this is a mulligan. I don't like mulliganing. I don't like mulliganing. I like Ob Nixilis's Cruelty. Would prefer a creature. Guildglobe, sure. Another Cruelty. Well, we're going to have to get there with this Invader currently. What's happening now? 3rd green mana. Crunchy Wrangles. We draw another land and make our Invader. Please don't have Bloomhulk, opponent. I beseech you. I beseech you. Don't do anything horrible to me. I am a good man. Certainly not blocking. Certainly not blocking. Okay, opponent's Guildglobe is turning into Toll of the Invasion. Well, which of my removal spells do you want to take? Ooh, that was a good draw. That was a very, very good draw, Gaga. Also lets us know that our opponent is indeed color screwed. So I guess we just have to hope we draw cards that allow us to press that advantage. Arlen's Wolf is fine. Probably going to spend a Cruelty to kill it. Honestly. Ooh, no we're not. We're going to Gyre's Greeting it. We're going to get this swamp out of here. Then we're going to play a mountain. And you're going to be happy about it. I'm going to send. And then we'll have our opponent take 4 damage and pass. And okay, well, that's fine. They gain some life, but we are just gonna Cruelty that. EOT. We might draw something we want to cast. Hopefully we draw a creature. Okay, that's a creature. In. Put opponent to 13. Make Arncrop Invader. And pass. So opponent's at a virtual 9 if we get the liberty of taking this Heartfire upstairs. Bloomhulk is kind of a pain. But not really, we're just going to Cruelty it again. And this zombie can't block the invaders still. Yeah, my turn. Crunch. So we could Heartfire the Bloomhulk and play Crunch. Does mean we lose the ability for Heartfire to go upstairs. And we trade a 2/2 creature for no reason. We could just attack with both invaders, actually. And then just play Crunch. That seems much better. Right? Because what's opponent going to do? Trade Hulk for a zombie? Yeah. I didn't think so. Then we'll make Crunch, and then we'll pass. And if something scary happens, we'll Heartfire, sure, but... Ooh, opponent's got black mana, that's scary. They explode. That's not scary. Alright, so 5 and 2. 5 and 2 in this war draft. Let's play again. Kind of playing, what's the word, chicken with this pizza that's coming. But hopefully we can get far enough into a game that it doesn't matter when I have to run downstairs. And I mean, like I said in the last game, if we lose this one to 5-3, we're just going to rattle off 3-0 at the start of the next draft. So, that's the plan. That's our current plan. Maybe I'll play some standard after this draft. Get my Gruul on. Aaron Ambroso, Diamond Drafter. Alright, this should be an interesting game. What do we have? We have a hand. Do we like the hand? Not particularly. Are we keeping the hand? Yes, because it's 7 cards and it does something. That's not a land. Which is okay. I'd like to draw exactly Swamp to turn this Bleeding Edge on, honestly. Ooh, that's not anything either. But we do get to pass with Greeting up, and it lets us scry. Leyline Prowler, that's a good target for Greeting. Get this cat out of here. There's a Swamp. Top. Put that on the top of my library. Deploy an Invader and pass. Nurturer. Okay, so... We can't really attack Invader in. We'll just play Crunch and pass. We'll just play Crunch and pass. The next turn, I think we're going to make Tibalt. Make something for us to Heartfire. Maybe opponent makes a Bleeding Edge target. We'll see. Opponent just passes. We could just Cruelty the Nurturer and get in for 6. We could just do that. I do like the sound of that. Or we could just take a turn off to make Tibalt make a token. And then we have so many options with the tokens in the following turns. I think we're just going to take a turn off again. Take a turn off, make a Devil, pass the turn. Because then Heartfire comes online, the Sacrifice comes online. I think this is the right play. We just need Poopers. And Tibalt gives us Poopers. And Poopers mean prizes. Yeah, land from our opponent. Just land from our opponent so far. They have 7 mana, and every colour of mana you could ask for. They could even cast Nicol Bolas between their lands and their Nurturer. Casual. Wow, did you see that? Did you see what our opponent just did to us? That's kind of unreasonable. You know? Kind of unreasonable. Only got the 3-for-1 as well. Yeah, we're just fine. Don't play a non-creature spell. Rude. I wanted to Bond of Flourishing that. No, sorry, I wanted to Heartfire that. It revealed another one. Maybe that one can get Bleeding Edged at some point. Chop chop. It's not a land though. We've Aid the Fallen as our only play, and that doesn't achieve anything, right? We can't attack with Dread Malkin. We can't do anything. Come on, Wizards, why do you print 6 mana Stone Rains? I mean, we've been mana flooded in every other game. I suppose we were due to get wrecked. Yep, that'll do. That'll do it. I guess if we get to start drafting again, it means my pizza will likely come during the draft. That's optimism for you. Here's another weird. Don't play a non-creature spell. Let me Bleeding Edge the 2/2. I need something to make my evening go okay. Courage in Crisis. What is this deck? I mean, it's a good deck apparently, but... So are we chomping? I don't think we can really deal with this board, so we'll just save ourselves some time. So, 5-3 overall with that interesting black-red deck. I think it was probably like a 6-7 out of 10. Could have done with some Lazotep Reavers, could have done with drawing some lands in game number 8 there. But what can you do? I'll take a positive record, puts 2 pips closer to Mythic. Hopefully you enjoyed that draft. If you're watching this on YouTube, please subscribe if you enjoy my content. If you're watching live on Twitch right now and you're not already following me, please do so. We're going to draft again in a moment anyway, but just thought I'd get that out there.